All right, boys, this is our first podcast of the FTW For the Win podcast with Patrick and Wrigley. Patrick, I'm on a phone call with him right now, and we are going to be talking baseball with you guys, and we're going to be interviewing some players too. So right now, our first player that we will be introducing is Carson Swilling. He's an Auburn signee. Auburn is a college, SEC college, and is top 10 probably right now. And we will be talking to him, interviewing him for the podcast, and then we will finish off the podcast by talking about the top 100 that just happened. And we have a lot to talk about that.
I have a lot of opinions on that.
There was a lot there that I just, didn't like, and I think we're going to talk about that and show you guys. But basically, as we wait for Carson, we'll be just talking about what this podcast will be like and what we'll be doing.
Yeah.
So basically, for every podcast, we're going to record on Saturdays and put it out on Monday. And every podcast we will try to get somebody in baseball, either a player development guy, people, because I have connections with my dad that can just join the podcast and talk about sports or baseball in general and what about the game. And yeah, so basically it's just a podcast where we dive deep into sports and we have fun while interviewing players about doing it.
Yeah, that's basically just what you said.
It's like,
I think this is going to be a really fun series, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yep, and I feel like there's so much more to baseball than the common eye. Like,
yes, facts.
All the money that's involved and like how it works and stuff. So in a couple minutes, we'll be doing a call with Carson Swilling to, so we can interview him. I have some notes on him. I'm really excited to ask him some questions.
Yeah, you're a huge Auburn fan.
I'm a huge Auburn fan. They're going to beat Vanderbilt this year, 100%. All right, Carson is ready.
No chance.
So I'm going to leave the call, Patrick, then call you on there.
All right. It's time. Oh. Yeah.
Hey, Carson.
What's up?
How you doing today? Well, right now we are recording for the podcast right now, and we're just going to talk about where you are at baseball right now and ask you a few questions.
All right. Sounds good.
Yep. Well, I have one question for you. I have a couple more questions, but what's your favorite thing about baseball right now, and just like how do you, embrace that?
Favorite thing about baseball for me, or just
for you.
Like in general?
Yeah, your favorite thing about baseball.
Hanging out with my friends every day, and going to practice, having a good time with my friends.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Actually, what was your favorite baseball memory as a kid in either Little League or if you played travel ball more? And yeah.
Let me think. Probably this summer when I went to PDP. That was a really cool experience.
Yeah. I know that you're a pitcher / outfielder, and going into the future, would you rather be just a hitter or just a pitcher, or do you want to be like Shohei Ohtani and Brendan McKay and do both?
Nah, I think I just want to probably end up being a pitcher when it's all said and done.
All right, cool.
So you're a pitcher. What pitches do you have in your arsenal? Fastball, changeup, curveball, and a slider.
Oh, cool,
Nice.
Cool. Do you plan on picking up another pitch and going on for the future?
We'll see. Right now, I'm trying to get good at all the pitches right now, and then once I get older, I'll probably try to put in something else.
Okay, cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
3-2, bases loaded, 2 outs. What's your pitch to get out of the inning? Fastball. Yeah.
Yep.
I read something about you where the perfect game tournament you topped at 93.
Yep.
I wish I can throw that fast.
No, on the board it said 94, but on the thing it said 93. So.
Oh wow, 94. That's a mean fastball, especially at your age.
Yeah, that's yeah. So.
Why did you choose to go to Auburn, and what are you most excited for walking in college?
I'm right down the road from Auburn, and they're starting to be a really good program, and they're ranked top 10, so it's something I work for.
Yeah, Auburn is my
their baseball program. Yeah, for sure.
My parents both went to Auburn, and I'm a huge Auburn fan. I can't wait for the next season.
Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait either, for real.
Why is it important that you work hard at school?
School, like books and stuff.
Yep.
You're gonna have to do good in school for to get into college and the ACT score. So I stay on top of that. And yeah, that's about it. Just stay on top of school, and then everything will take care of itself.
What's some advice that you would give to some of our younger viewers and me and Patrick?
To keep working even though you don't see yourself in the future doing something, because you never know, because baseball can click for anybody at any moment. So just keep working and don't look too far in the future, and just play in the present. All right.
Do you have any questions, Patrick?
Not really. I think you covered it pretty much.
You pitched at Dodger Stadium, right?
Yep.
How did you feel pitching there?
Oh, I was nervous. My adrenaline was rushing really crazy. And especially against some of the best hitters in the country.
Yeah. Who is probably the best hitter you faced there?
Austin Hendricks.
Austin Hendricks?
Yeah. He's a good guy, though, too.
What's your take on Warner Blakely?
Oh, yeah, me and him are actually going to be roommates.
Oh, really? That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm junior. But yeah, he's good. He's athletic. He's fun to be around.
Yeah, that's all I have for right now. But you go to Smith Station High School, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Every time I go up to Auburn, I drive past there.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, but not far from Auburn. I'm actually in Auburn right now.
Have you ever been to any of the football games? Auburn football games?
Oh yeah, I went to all the home games this season.
Oh, so you watched Auburn pound on Alabama?
Yeah, so it was crazy.
I would love watching that game at home.
Their basketball team is good. Yeah, they're doing good for basketball too.
Have you ever thought about future and being in College World Series?
Yes, that's my main goal going into Auburn.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be really competitive this year. I feel like 2021. I feel like we're a lock for 2021.
Yeah, we're gonna be good.
All right. Thank you for joining, and thank you, and we can't wait to see your future.
Yeah, thank you.
And good luck.
Yep. All right, appreciate it.
See ya.
All right, see ya.
All right, so now I'm going to call Patrick back while we, talk to, so then we'll talk about our next thing in baseball and stuff. So let me call Patrick now.
That went pretty well.
Yep, that went pretty well. So now we have to finish off our podcast.
Yep.
So now we have a good 20 minutes to talk about the prospects, the top 100 prospects, and how that list was just completely awful.
Yeah.
So, Braylon Marquez, what's your take on him?
He's very good.
Do you think he'll have a big future in baseball?
know because I'm a little bit cautious when it comes to pitching prospects. But
Yeah.
I think if he keeps pitching the way he pitched last year, I think he definitely should.
Yep, there's many things that can happen to pitchers with their arms and stuff.
Yeah.
And one thing that really, really shocked me was that Honeywell stayed on the list. That was...
Yes. Oh, man, that makes me mad.
I mean...
He's a really good guy. I think I've met him before.
Yeah, I've met him before.
Yeah.
But he just has not had the seasons. Just not at all.
Yeah, especially with the elbow injuries. That makes me a little bit worried about his future.
And another pitching prospect, Devi Garcia.
Yeah.
He dropped like 30 things. He dropped 30 spots to 92 from like 62. Somewhere around there. And I didn't feel like Garcia didn't have the best season, but I don't think 30 spots to drop that much.
Yeah, he had a great year for the Yankees.
I feel like he's the future for the Yankees, future pitcher.
I think he's the real deal. Yeah, But again, I'm a little bit cautious because he's a pitcher.
Yeah. Something that also surprised me was Jeter Downs.
Jordan Groshans is way better than him.
Yep.
No offense to Downs,
but Jordan Groshans, we got him to join our podcast. He'll be joining soon. He's a very talented person. He's in the Blue Jays farm system.
Yeah, he's a really, really nice guy.
And yeah, he's super nice, like top class dude. And I feel like he didn't get the respect that he deserved. And I could see him getting traded at one point. But I would love to see him in the Guerrero, Bichette, Biggio mix.
Yeah, I think it'd be smart for the Blue Jays to hold on to him and either put Vlad at first or DH him, or put Caven in center field.
Caven at center field, I could really see that happening in the future.
Yeah, that or Vlad DHing, because Vlad's defense, as we know, is subpar.
And I've seen like Vlad, working like constantly, but I don't feel like he's gonna have too great of a season next year. I think he'll hit above 20 home runs, but I think he'll hit like 270, 24-ish around there.
That's still a solid year. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
It all depends on what his WAR is, though.
Drew Waters, how do you feel about him?
I'm pretty high on him. I think he could be a Christian Yelich before he went to Milwaukee kind of guy. Like a high average, decent amount of homers.
Yeah, that'd be good. Like pretty much. But Carter Kieboom, what's your take on him?
His stats in the minors are so good, but he just didn't translate it to the majors well this year. But again, it was a small sample size.
Yeah, he hit a couple home runs, but his defense, I was so surprised about his defense. It was
bad to me.
Ugh. Dylan Carlson, your pick to win NL Rookie of the Year, got 16th.
Yes.
And I think
he should have been higher.
Yeah, I think he should have been 14 maybe.
I had him in my top 10, but again, I'm pretty biased. He's one of my favorite prospects right now.
Another thing, Brendan Rodgers, he dropped for like
29's a bit low.
Yeah, he dropped 14 spots. Or 15 spots.
He had a really serious injury, though.
And I'm high on him still. If he can just come back, he's still really young. He was drafted out of high school. And I've heard people say, like, oh, Swanson and Bregman already have been up. Well, Swanson and Bregman are, like, 4 years older, so can't really be talking.
Yeah.
Brendan's still, like, 21, 22.
Yeah. I think he still has time to become a really good baseball player.
Nico Horner, my pick to win NL Rookie of the Year. He went to, like, 51.
He's 51.
Which is stupid.
He should have been a bit higher.
Yep. Alec Thomas.
Thomas, I think, should have been a little bit higher. Not too much, though.
He made top 50.
I like Thomas, though. I think he could be another player like Drew Waters, the pre-Milwaukee Yelich type player.
I feel like they were just way too nice to Whitley. I mean...
They were nice to Whitley. They were nice to Rutschman.
Yeah. Before we get into the top 5, I really want to deep dive on Forrest Whitley. He completely...
His last 2 seasons have just been...
Yeah,
no.
He crapped the bed. He was 7 ERA. What?
7 ERA. Not just that. He had PEDs and a lot of injuries. Just no.
Somehow he's still top 20, which I completely disagree with.
Yeah.
And Royce Lewis makes the top 10. How do you feel about that?
I know people hate on Royce Lewis because he was pretty bad this season. Yeah. No hate to him. But look at his stats in the Arizona Fall League. Holy crap, he was the MVP.
Mhm. I mean, I feel like that's the reason he made top 10.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Adele gets 6? What?
Yeah, what?
Joe Adele, he's gonna, I'm gonna say this right now, he's gonna have a better career than Adley, Gore, and Lux.
You can't really compare him and Gore.
Yeah, he's a pitcher. But I feel like in 10 years, they're going to be talking about Adele a lot more than Gore. And Lux. I feel like Lux is just going to... I feel like Lux is nothing in the major leagues. I just don't.
That's a little bit too much. I think Lux is still going to be very good. Because you can't hit 390 in the minors and then just be that bad.
I feel like they always talk about how the Dodgers constantly have like the rookies of the year, and just good luck. I feel like it's gonna turn around, and Lux is gonna be trash next year.
I think that their player development is just that good.
Mm-hmm.
Like Gavin Lux, he was not even ranked at the start of the season, but now he's number 2 prospect somehow over Robert.
Going into Rutschman. Rutschman? What?
Well, yeah, what? Come on. Come on, Jim Callis. Come on, Jonathan Mayo. What are you doing?
Wait, what was he last year? He was 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
And I still think that's a bit too high.
Yep. I think he's... I mean, I feel like they kind of snubbed Mize. I mean, that's a little bit biased. I know he got injured, but like still, his stats.
He was still really good.
But I mean, I see, Adley Rutschman kind of 4th, but I don't see him over Adele. That's all. I mean, I don't see him over Adele at all.
You guys can call me a Rutschman hater, but I cannot put him anywhere
in the top 5.
Above 8. Like I just don't think.
8, no.
I had him at number 9 on my prospects. Top 50.
Luis Robert. Oh, gosh. I feel like
he should be number 1.
Either they were too lazy to just think about it, or there's something that we're missing, or they're just completely stupid. Like,
yeah.
Some of these writers are complete idiots.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. You can go.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was watching the Prospect Revelation, and when they said that Adley Rutschman should be called up to the majors this year,
I was about it.
That made me so mad that they're dumb enough to think that. Like, what?
Yes. What's that gonna do?
Exactly. They're going to be bad regardless.
Yeah,
Adley can hit 500 with 50 homers, and they'd still be a last place team.
Yes, exactly. And because they don't have any pitchers, Adley would be their best hitter. Mancini maybe, but why would you? I mean, in 2023 or 2024, Orioles will get back to maybe 500-ish, maybe. And if you call him up this year, that's like 3 years that you're wasting on his 7-year control. And then why would you even do that? Like, what's the point? Why not wait on Adley. So when you are starting to get better and your prospects are starting to come up, and you're starting to make signs and trades, that you can then call up Adley, and he'll be a key part and still have those extra years in control, and you're paying him basically nothing.
I really like what the Orioles are doing. They got some really nice pitchers on the rise, and John Means, D.L. Hall, Grayson Rodriguez. I really like what they've built.
I feel like it's been a great rebuild so far.
I agree with that for sure.
And then, alright, so I don't think, another thing about the Lux, I don't think they looked at what he did in the MLB. I mean,
I think they completely forgot about that.
I feel like they're like, oh, no, nobody cares. Let's just look at his minor league stats. He hit like 231.
Well, I mean, it is kind of a prospect list about the minor leagues.
That's true. But we still have like...
He wasn't that bad in the majors, but I'd still take Robert over him.
Mm-hmm. And then, is there anything else? I think I might be missing something.
Jared Kelenic should be top 10.
Yeah, I think he's better than Royce Lewis.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, who was number 10 again?
Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, yeah, Witt. I'm kind of high on him, too.
I like Witt, but I think I'm taking Kelenic over him also.
All right, so now that we're coming to close to the end of this we are coming to the end of the podcast. Segment of the minor leagues and stuff. What is your top 10 for the? What's your top 10 prospects?
My top 10. Let me go back to my list right now. Hold on, sorry, I'm taking a little bit.
I'll just give up. Oh, sorry. He accidentally left the call.
Didn't mean to do that.
Alright, but I'll give out my top 10. My top 10 right now is Kelenic 10, Witt 9, Pearson 8, Rutschman 7, Mize 6, Adele 5, Gore 4, Lux 3, Franco 2, Robert 1.
I had Robert at 1 as well. Let me find I'm still looking for my list.
If y'all can hear that noise, that's just my garage. I'm above the garage, sorry.
Nice. Alright, at number 10, I had Adley Rutschman.
Mm-hmm. I gotta find my thing, too.
And number 9, a lot of people are gonna get mad at me for this. I had Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, I did too, I think.
I had Witt over Adley Rutschman.
Oh, wow. He had a Witt. Oh. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
And number 8, I had Casey Mize.
I don't agree with that. That's just me.
7, Nate Pearson. 6, Jared Kelenic.
I don't know. I mean, his stats show, but I don't think you can put him over Rutschman.
5, I had Joe Adele.
Joe Adele, okay. Same.
4, I had Gavin Lux.
I was thinking about putting Gavin Lux 4, but I thought, I mean, Gore, I mean, you can't deny about the 390 batting average in the minors. I mean,
exactly.
That's why I still kept Lux top 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you had Gore, right?
Yep. And 2, Franco, and 1, Luis Robert.
Wow. All right, so we had same top 2. We had the same top 5 players. I disagree with Kelenic. But pretty much, yeah, I mean, smart minds think alike.
That's true, yep.
But anyway, we have a good 2 to 3 minutes left on this podcast for today, and I think we should talk about players that we're going to be having on for the future.
Yeah.
We've asked several players, and I feel like every podcast I want to try to get somebody in baseball, even if it's player development, scout, a player. But right now we
got Ian Kroll.
Yeah, he
was really nice about it.
He's gonna be excited to talk to. I also want to get like some college players because of their future and stuff. We got Ty Buttrey. How do you pronounce his name?
I think it's Buttrey. He plays for the Angels. He's really good. He's the real deal.
3.98 ERA career.
Yep.
And Jordan Groshans, which we already mentioned.
I'm really hyped to have him out here.
He's a top 100 prospect, and he's a super nice guy, and I can't wait to...
Really, really nice guy.
I can't wait to talk to him.
Yeah, he's going to be fun to talk to.
I want to get Brennan Davis.
Yeah, Brennan would be so cool to have on here. He'd be another top 100 prospect.
I want to get a Vanderbilt guy, just, because...
Pat DeMarco would be fun to have on here.
Pat DeMarco. I want to get somebody, I want to get Kumar Rocker, but I doubt that would happen. Maybe
that's
in the future.
Probably not going to happen. Maybe Hugh Fisher?
Hugh Fisher, yeah. I want to get somebody who was on the championship team last year to, talk about that and enjoy the experience. And but, tell us about the experience.
Yeah, I'm a diehard Vanderbilt fan, so.
Auburn's 2021 champs.
Nah.
Yeah, we'll argue about that later. But,
yeah.
Anyway, thanks for joining the FTW For the Win podcast, and hope to see you next time. Peace.
Yep.